Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VRML preseason. This is the end of week 4. I am Palidore, and joining you here for a match of Fusion versus Team Summit, a European region matchup. These two teams both looking for their second wins on the season. Teams have been pinged. They're already just about ready to go. Got in here nice and early. Both these teams currently sitting at a MMR of 1150. And again, fighting for that win. On the Fusion side, we have Alakos, Lowrider, David Duel, and Swift IW. Over on Team Summit, the blue side, we have Ninja Knight, 93, Master Black, Bakey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Mr. Green Knight. As this launch goes off, and it's taken first by Master Black of Team Summit, at least slapped out of there. And re-grabbed by Alakos, flung down the mid, gets to his teammate. David has an open shot, doesn't make the first one, will sail back in his general direction. But taken there by Mr. Grey Knight, who then clears it. Hello to people in Twitch joining us there. I see single shot. Welcome, welcome. As this single shot comes out, just off the mark. But Alakos will come away with that, send it to his stacked up teammates down below. Then getting stunned out, so now his stunned out teammates. As it flies up into the 2-point zone and is collected by Lowrider, finding a high clear only into the hands of Mr. Grey Knight. So working it into the bubble, some nice two-man games, but just missing that one, and also the defense diving out on those passing plays. So clear does get sent into the pocket now, where David will find a slap. Some light boost coming on through. On the other end, Team Summit trying to take that. A trio of players there for their team as they find a pass, and then in the back line, you can see the stack starting to work up the floor. Mr. Grey Knight will take it over here. Find a nice dish on over. Little hard on the pass, so it will sail past one teammate, but get into the hands of another. So you can see that work up the floor, the nice spacing, but a good punch from Lowrider. He has a hunch that he wants to get a score for his team. Now, nice stacking coming through quickly on the other end. Taken by Alakos, and oh, just missing the first shot for Fusion. First shot attempt. But over down low. It will be Bakey. Taking that over, just evading the defense. Fast on his feet, but stunned on the head. Now going in instead. Mr. Grey Knight, there's the first 2 points, assisted by Ninja Knight. So 2-0. Actually looks like we got a crash. About 7:40 right now if the teams decide to restart here. 35. Seems as if they'll play. So hey. Okay, there you go. By the time they hit it, it was about, what, 7:32, 2-0, something like that. Pause button. Be nice. Asking for it till we get it. And hello, DAP1, son. Only 7 people here, but 7 quality people. Quality over quantity, right? And then if you count the 8 in the game, I mean, that's even more. Then if you count the couple dozen people who usually watch it after this stream, that's even more. So in other words, we have so many people here today. Don't even know. In any case, let me see. Hopefully they get their crash player back in quickly. There he is. Alakos.
Blue team ready.
All right, there you go. Looks like they took note of the times. That's the tough thing about these restarts and stuff. It seems as if the spectator can't actually hear when the restarts are pinged, so hard to actually recognize it sometimes if they're coming. Sometimes these restarts are unexpected. But anyway, here we go. It's the disc is kind of left in the mid, though. But I suppose the players will have to figure that out for themselves, because, well, they're already launching. So there you go. Okay, they're going to restart again based off that. I figured they'd figure that out. Dap in the chat saying he wants to join VRML next year. Yeah, go for it. You can even join mid-season if you find a team, or you can sign up on the substitutes list over on the VRML website. You don't have to actually wait until the next season to join if you want to join quicker than that.
Blue team ready. Orange team ready.
But either way, yeah, this is the preseason.
14, 13, 12, 11.
Yeah. First season will be starting hopefully not too long after the preseason. I think because of the holidays, there'll probably be a bit of a break between there, but perhaps early 2020, I imagine we'll get off with this first season after we just make all the adjustments here for the preseason. Anyway, with that being said, we're off and back to the races. Got 7.5 left in this first round. Team Summit so far with the lone goal on the scoreboard, but Fusion trying to make that change right now as Lowrider approaches. So some stunts going off. A back pass nicely to Alikos. He's going to work that through mid, but going to be contested, and Swift as well contested. Nice job by Master Black from Team Summit. Just denying the passing opportunity. And off it goes. For some continuity maybe on the scoreboard if Team Summit can get there first, but instead it will be Fusion, and they're going to get that, find the pass, find an anchor, and then back it out just a little bit. Lowrider looking for some teammates. Finds one, but a bit of a tough catch. He was floating up. Meanwhile, the passer was floating back, but now getting attacked and getting sent on through as the light boost comes for Master Black. And yeah, so I agree there. Next year's 2020 kind of feels like just yesterday we're getting into the 10s. Time flies, just like these players. Flying down the court right now for the recovery. Lowrider looking to get Fusion on the scoreboard, and he will gently swing that on through. So there's the first 2 points now for Fusion, all tied up about 4 minutes into this first round. Yeah, I think 2020 will be a pretty good year for not only Echo Arena, but VR. I really think kind of reaching that turning point as far as mainstream adoption. And it looks like Oculus has pretty big plans for Echo Arena too, just based on like those quest ads they're running, and ooh, the long shot almost in. So David Duel will work that in, checking behind him before supplying a pass on over. Just misses the hands of Swift. He'll try and recover for his team. Does so successfully, but it will back out off the bounce into the hands of Mr. Grey Knight. And now off to the hands of Master Black. He'll go for a deep shot. It'll roll into the goal area, rebounded by Alikos, and he'll sling that through on a clear attempt. Now, good punch. Ninja Knight finding Mr. Grey Knight. A deep shot, and that will actually work its way through the defense. So 5 points for Team Summit. There are a couple goalies in there for Fusion. Perhaps one of those cases where maybe a missed grab, or it gets a little hard sometimes if you have multiple bodies in there to actually grab the disc instead of a body or something else. But Alikos will get that. David Duel is attached, working that up the floor with a defense just waiting for the approach instead of diving. And now it'll float back to Mr. Grey Knight. Interception, though, resulting in a shot. Why not? Alikos tying it up again. There you go. Fusion, Team Summit, looking good. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not good. Apparently some drop frames going on. My apologies if so. Ninja Knight will take that. Hopefully it'll clear itself up. Not sure how much I can do on the fly at the moment. But Swift is going to take that. Dish it off. And now Ninja Knights as well. Going to be recovered. Let's see. Yeah, it does seem like I'm dropping frames. I'm not quite sure why, though. My internet is starting to act up for the first time in 90 streams. In any case, off to the other side it goes. We'll hope for the best as the disc flies off into the bottom of the ramp. Now trying to put a stamp off the backboard, but recovered there. Rebound, Master Black, another attack. Just another near miss, and now a save. Beautiful from Swift. The Swift hands, no doubt on that one. Now getting back on it. Trying not to overshoot. A few guys there for Fusion will collect it. Evading the defense, now taking position for passes. Over on the barrier, going in, but getting snagged and tagged. Trying to find a clear. They will on the second attempt, and there you go. It is tied up still. We have 2:40 left. Taken right back by Low Rider. Briefly at least. He'll get another clear. So off it goes again. Now floating into the 2-point zone. It will roam right out where a rebound will be taken by Alakas. Trying down low for maybe even a shot attempt. You see some players take that on occasion off those corner panels. And now some boosts will go on through. And once again, fast off the ping pong plays. Say that 5 times fast. Fusion will get there. Maybe once more. Looking to score. Any points here can be pretty damaging. One-on-one opportunity. And there it is. Swift finding the shot, finding the 2-point advantage with under 2 minutes left in the first.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So rolling out now, Team Summit down by a couple.
The round has begun.
Again, apologies for any lag. I do see it in my OBS thing. Like 10% drop frames. Not good. Very Palidore. Ninja Knight will get it. Will dish it over to Mr. Gray. Intercept will get to the hands of Alakas. Going for a deep shot attempt. Will roll into that bubble. There are 4 players there for Fusion, so maybe in position. And indeed, they are on a mission for this first round win. Taking a 4-point lead now, and that's going to be big for them.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
9-5, 1 minute left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Launching out now. Team Summit, Ninja Knight dodging the stack. The stack trying to get back for them. And it looks like it will be an intercept, so another one to Fusion. Another opportunity to make something happen. If they play their cards right here. Alakas will get stunned out. The disc slung out.
Throws it way downfield.
Now recovered by David, and off to the bubble. Lowrider is in the general vicinity, and he will find another pretty shot. Just softly from below. 11-5 for Fusion.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Well done to Team Fusion here. They will, in fact, take this first round. 11-5, barring any last-second shots here. And indeed, so 11-5, Team Fusion.
and that's the round. Orange walks away with the W.
Trying to remind the teams to adjust the clock, because we see that sometimes.
Blue team ready. Orange team ready. Round starting in 14, 13.
All right. Oh, looks like we'll just get started right away, but there's 1 point for Fusion there, so they're going to need to restart again.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Oh, let's see. Apparently having some tech issues on my end. I apologize for that. Not sure what to do here. Now the teams have started the second round. However, there's already 1 point on the board, so someone messed up the scores. Trying to ping the teams again, but I don't really know.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, trying to ping the teams, but yeah, they had 1 point on the board, so kind of weird situation there. In case 3 points will be taken by Lowrider. I'm still trying to figure out the stream issues, but one-man crew, so what exactly can I do? I'm not sure.
11, 10,
Thinking here.
8, 7,
But nothing has changed on my end as far as my setup goes, so could just be a weird internet thing today, unfortunately. I think for the meantime here, I'll put it on just the side cams while I try to close some programs. But I don't have much open either, so I don't know. Lo siento.
intercepted. Orange throws it way downfield. Special delivery. Get to your launchers. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams have cleared the launchers.
Okay, so anyone with OBS knowledge know if I adjust bitrate at all in the middle, if that'll damage anything or not? Because I'm not quite sure if it'll just freeze the stream up or what. A Lowrider gonna get stunned here. Ninja Knight taking that, slinging it into the goal area. Going to be taken over. And now slung over into the tunnel. But yeah, I was checking. I mean, I don't have much load on my hardware, so it must be internet thing. As a nice save comes out from Mr. Grey Knight. Quick off that sling.
Sends it back the other way. Interception.
Taken there by Lowrider now. Bottom of the goal area. Going off the backboard. And there you go. 10 points. Actually, I think 9 because of the 1 point on the board for Fusion when they started the round. So that's going to cause some confusion. I certainly hope this doesn't end in a tie or something, because if it does, whoops.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so Fusion Team Summit. This is the second round. Just to remind you, it was Fusion taking the first. Now just trying to find their avenues. Ninja Knight taking the disc, clearing it into the bubble. Will be taken by Lowrider. Maybe a couple more points. Nope, just going to back it out a little bit here now. Sending it to Swift. He'll go down low. And now up high. Back to Swift. And nice save from Bakey. So Bakey taking that to David Duel. Down to the floor. And maybe another clear. So Ninja Knight trying to look for some lanes, but fast on the approach, and the recovery is going to be Lowrider. Lowrider making a pass to Swift. He's going to be contested by a couple defenders as some stacks go on through for Fusion. And working it up the floor now for Lowrider. Oh no. He just did something. I think you saw that. Maybe you saw that. I don't know. Barring a laggy stream. But off to Alacosta it goes on the other end. And he will be contended by the defense, finding a pass that just misses the hands of David, but getting down to Swift. He'll fling it down. A rebound. Now David going up top again, but one rocket of a pass will bounce off and ricochet to the back line, where Alakos eventually recovers, takes an anchor, but now Ninja taking that away and clearing it away through the mid. So off it goes. And now looks like taken first by Bakey, and the shot right in place for the 4th point for Team Summit.
14, 13, 12,
Yeah, no, I'm definitely dropping some frames here. Definitely just an internet thing. My apologies. Like I said, one-man crew, so I can't really troubleshoot too much in the middle of it unless I just go off stream completely. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword there. I don't know. Something I'll have to, I don't know, reset my internet or something between games. I blame toxic units. Bad internet. He did this somehow. But off to the side wedge it'll go. Taken there by Swift. Swift is going to find a pass to the shoulder. And David going down low, trying to find a bounce shot or bounce pass to Lowrider. Will not reach him, so instead off to the other side and might go as a dogpile forms. Anyone's disc right now, trying to make a pass, contested nicely by Mr. Grey Knight. He is definitely the resident brawler of Team Summit, I've noticed over the weeks watching their games.
Orange team takes possession.
At least my voice comes in clearly. Yeah, that's something, I guess. And just go, as I just sail through there. I'm gonna say, could just go old school, old-timey radio cast if you want. Well, now, Alikos will take the disc here. Low rider on the approach. What is he going to do? Mr. Grey Knight, the nice save, and he'll get out that. Disc with a clear, so brave. Bip, bip, bloody-doo. Off to the other end it goes. It's going to be a stun there. Trying to contest it and collect it is Bakey. Bakey will find the disc, go up high to the sky. Master Black now to Mr. Grey Knight, but another save. Alikos this time, he's had a couple of them. So now boosting on out, and that was very close to a goal, but it will be a 2 if nothing else. 12-4 to Fusion. Actually 11-4, because again they started with 1 point on the board for some reason. But yes, otherwise.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering the
So rolling out, here's Master Black with a disc. Off to Lowrider now. Lowrider will get sunned out. And he'll give a shout as it goes. Flying with a boost and now the clear. Just kidding. A pass. Into the hands of Bakey. He'll take it. But 3 men there for Fusion will come in. Shoot their shot. Get the rebound. And miss the second one. But a third attempt could be dangerous as they go off the backboard. Some fast action play. Coming in, and now, finally the inside shot. There's a 2-pointers. So another one for Fusion. And VTS, the bits, thank you. Consolation for my terrible internet right now, I guess.
4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
Kind of unfortunate, too, because it was one of those things where it looked fine pre-stream. Wasn't getting those little OBS warnings, but now that the game started, of course. That's the beauty of live TV, or something. But we're not TV. And apparently, because of the delay, we're not really live either, are we? So, hey, in any case, it's going to go over now, taken by Alikos. He's going to find a clear. Deep down through the mid, as some stacks form for all teams involved, but the overshoot will result in Lowrider taking that away for Fusion. Fusion in position here to close out this round with maybe one more goal. Cannot find the mark, so out it goes back to Lowrider's hands. Now they'll look for a pass. One more up high that just flies past his man. And now one more, looks like a missed opportunity, and there's the win will be the second round to Fusion, taking 2. Score actually 13-4, because again they started with 1 point oddly for Fusion. I'll head over to the score screen there. Didn't get a chance to look at it earlier because it's trying to make sure the team's got the the clock's right and whatnot. But there you go, 14-5 in the first round and 13-4 on the second. Just taking away that 1 point that they had added for themselves. So indeed, this is kind of why that pause button would be very handy, because this is the clock obviously up there will say round 2 of 3 we're going into right now. However, this is the third round, make no mistake. Give you a look there at the stats for that second round that we just played. It was Lowrider with all 13 for his team. Very strong effort there. And it was Bakey for the 4 points on the other side. All right, so this will be the third round here. Ignore what it says up top. The restart's messing things up a wee bit. So off it goes into the hands of Bakey. He'll find himself a disc and find a clear. Bit of a ricochet situation in that tunnel, but in the back line's Ninja Knight, so he'll find that without too much of a problem. And is just going to try and find the passing lanes, play it up slow here. Ninja going down low to Master Black. And now on the other side, slap through. A lot of players in this tunnel as that shot goes through. That looks pretty good, and indeed, Lowrider continuing his hot streak with that ceiling shot from deep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So rolling out now, Fusion Team Summit, third round. Team Summit with not a point on the board here yet, but on the offense and looking to make that change. So as these teams rearrange and find their stacks, Bakey's going to need to get rid of that, but actually get snuck up on by it, and will lose the disc as it sails off into the blue side. Nice little boost, punch boost, in fact, from David Dooley. Now he's going to contest the disc, forcing a quick pass. So now Ninja Knight will find the disc. His teammates, once again, just trying to spread the floor. Not a lot of great passing lanes here for Team Summit. They're pretty contested. Now just a deep clear and a very fast stack coming from Fusion. Now there's a nice cutoff there on the pass. So it'll get sent into the Team Summit side of the floor. But now a nice stack coming from Summit to at least retreat into the goal. But Alikos will take that away and find a ricochet of a pass off the wall into the other end, where it'll be contested and knocked loose over there by Ninja Knight. And again by Bakey. So good brawling in that midfield there from Team Summit to knock it. Now Lowrider getting a pass to Alikos just outside. I'll treat it like a radio cast. Why not? Just outside the bubble. So Swift is going to be on the sidewall here for Fusion. They're on offense. Looking for a pass back to mid. Will eventually reach the hands of his teammate perhaps in the pocket. And it will be David Dool. So Fusion maintaining offensive possession. Looking for a pass, but instead an interception. So Ninja Knight throws it off into the Fusion side of the floor, where it will be recovered by Fusion. So another turnover. They're going to try and work it back onto the other side on offense. David getting a hold of it. And now trying to find another pass, another clear, but another interception followed by another interception. You guessed it. Off into the pocket now. Going to bounce deep into the tunnel and then back on out. So Fusion still with possession here. They're kind of at the midcourt area as David takes it over, or tries to at least, but misses a catch. So Mr. Grey Knight will try and receive that for Team Summit. But a lot of hard throws here, kind of resulting in these bounces all over the place. Not really finding the clears or the passes quite yet, so maybe some anchored positioning for these teammates and some softer passing could buy them some beneficial results as a clear gets sent into Fusion side of the floor. Now some nice boost coming through for both teams. It will be recovered by Fusion, and they send it to the opposite side of the floor again. So now Fusion on offense. There's one at goal for Team Summit. Being stunned out And they've done it. Alacost, a nice stun on Bakey inside the goal, so Fusion able to buy themselves a couple more points. That's 5.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And now, as a result, 5-point lead with 5:40 left in this third round. And Ninja Knight will take it. So Summit rolling out here. A pocket pass will sail past his teammate. Swift is going to contest that, but good punch by Master Black. Team Summit definitely no slouches on the stacking end and the punching end, but punching that goal in is Lowrider for Fusion. Off the turnover and buys them the 7th point about 5 minutes in.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So rolling out again here. Team Summit having it stolen now. Lowrider going for a shot. Will miss it, be slightly off the mark. Contested in this pile up down low, but eventually coming away with it is David Duel for Fusion. So Fusion on offense, nearing that bubble with these passes. Lowrider manages to find it. He's had a really hot scoring game. Up top to Alacost, taking an anchored shot, but saved by Mr. Grey Knight. So no anchored 3 off that attempt. And now on the other end, recovered by Master Black. Now he's going to be contested, have it stolen by Swift. Swooping on in, dishing a pass to David Duel down low. And now it's Fusion on the offense again. So Pac-Man pass will reach Swift. A shoulder pass not reaching Lowrider, but down low it's rebounded by David Duel. Slinging it up. It's now in the upper bubble here, collected and slapped out by Team Summit.
Blue sends it back the other way.
But Fusion right back on the attack. Recovers just briefly, and the disc will be flung into the tunnel, where Lowrider and Master Black both contest it. Now a pile up in the pocket. Swift coming away with it out of the pocket. And now trying to disperse is Fusion on the offense as Swift sends a pass. It will reach the hands of David Duel. Another cross to the shoulder. David going down low and slingshotting it in. Actually, more like a trebuchet because that was a kind of a upwards fling with the underhand at first. It's kind of, you know, a softball pitch, if you will. But that was a nice one. From a kind of tough angle. It looked like the goalie there for Team Summit was anticipating the backboard attack. And frankly, I was anticipating the backboard as well. But it was a nice shot just to work it in from that corner in front of goal. So Swift is going to take that off the bounces. Fusion again here on offense. An exposed goal will result in a shot. It's missed. And sails into the midfield again, where it's taken right back by Alacost, sending it up front to Fusion, the Lowrider for Fusion. So on the approach, a cross on over. Will reach David Duel now as he approaches bubble. Fusion on offense again here. Lowrider going in for an anchored shot again, but cannot quite make that one. So now some stuns going out. But still possession to Fusion, just on that bubble. A good pass to Swift, and he will work that in again from another tough corner. And he was even floating the opposite direction of the goal, but still managed to get that for 2.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Well played there by Swift.
4,
And good pass by Lowrider.
2, 1.
So taken here now by Ninja Knight for Team Summit. Can't find themselves on the scoreboard quite yet, and that will not help the case because Lowrider gets the intercept and gets the 3-point shot from just past that bow tie.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So about a minute 50 now off this joust. Match winding down. This is a third round. Ignore what it says up top. There was a restart. So Ninja Knight taking that away and evading the stack this time. But still trying to get back for them. They've been quite quick on these stacks. Fusion has been. Really good on the recoveries. But now taken back by Mr. Grey Knight. And oh, saved by Alacost. That was a nice one. Very quick one. It even dinged it against the rim, but still managed to save it before it went in. So Lowrider will take it. Fusion back on the offensive side. Looking for their angles. Some cross pass opportunities. A soft one dish to Alacost. And he will find the goal now, getting on the board. So good assist. Lowrider not only scoring in bunches, but also dishing some passes. 16 points now for Fusion. Now as Fusion launches out here, 16 points on the board, just trying to contest on defense again. Team Summit trying to find maybe a score here as the clock winds down. 42 seconds left in the match. But turned over to Lowrider, but good punch from Master Black. Again, I mentioned earlier, they have some brawlers here on Team Summit over the weeks I've seen, and doing it there, and Master Black, so getting the punch, causing the turnover, getting the rebound off the bounce, and then finding that nice shot from the angle for 2. So 16-2, Fusion the joust now. And maybe time to work in one more shot if they're quick. That will be a quick pass at the very least. 5 seconds left. A deep one is taken and made at the last second there for Fusion. Lowrider getting that one in. And that will be the third win for Fusion, 19-2. So there we take a look at the stats real quick over the 2 rounds that were tracked, and 26 points for Lowrider, as well as a couple assists and saves. Very nice. Unfortunately, stats get wiped, but well, at least I got them for the VOD, right? That will be the end of that game. Congratulations to Team Fusion for pulling it through there. But yeah, Swift, I took a point away. No worries. And also apologies to both these teams if you come back later and you see the lag. Apparently the stream was having issues there. Not really a hardware thing so much as an internet thing on my end. So I was getting some kind of unfortunate frame drops. I had to go kind of radio style for a while, so any apologies for that technical mishap. I'm gonna try and restart my internet here before the next match goes through. Very frustrating though, sorry. I'll hopefully have it solved for the next one. If not, maybe see if I can't find another cameraman to save my day for the next matches, so they can stream it lag free. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna try and solve these little issues on my end and hopefully be back with you very shortly. We have another match coming up. It will be Alpha Ducks versus Team Gravity, and that's scheduled to start in about 22 minutes from now. So definitely join me for that one, assuming that, you know, my stuff is working. Yeah, that would be really nice. Okay, so be back soon. Thank you for joining me. I've been Palidore. This has been VRML pre-season week 4, and we'll be right back.